At the beginning, we talked about you choosing your topic, pretend that you're writing an article for magazine, and you were supposed to choose your topic. So I wanted to ask you, how was it difficult choosing your topic? The writing process, I would like to hear about it because this workshop was about helping you with the reading and writing, and now we're going to be doing film soon. But I wanted to ask you, how was the writing process? Was it difficult choosing your topic? We'll start with you, and you can tell us your name and then tell me how I want.
Well, I'm Susana Quiñones. The writing was pretty easy because you gave us a chance to do whatever we want. You know, we could be creative because you told us you can do whatever article you want. So it was pretty easy for me. The only thing that I did find hard was the beginning, to try to get people to read my article so they could catch the eye to my article and actually read the whole thing.
Great, and you?
My name is Sarah Villa Santiago, and to be honest, I thought it would be hard, but it isn't. I guess it just has to do with what you feel and what you love.
Was it difficult choosing your topic to write about?
No, it wasn't difficult at all.
What about the writing process? Which part was the most difficult part? Once you had your topic?
I guess just finding the words that you can't seem to have in stuff.
That's okay. We're gonna edit this, so you can say whatever you want. And that's the great thing about editing, right? You go back and then you erase it. So it was difficult for why? You wanted to tell the story in a very specific way, not tell the story like in a common way. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, all I just wanted to do was just to show how a happy person can, just one person be with just one smile.
Great. And you, your name?
My name is Janet Vargas, and I decided to choose a topic which was overprotective parents, which I could easily blend in because I have overprotective parents. I think my writing at first I was like, oh no, and I kept on changing topics, but I decided to stick with overprotective parents because I could easily blend in, which I think I kind of had a hard time arranging my data. Like I would put something and then I'm like, it doesn't fit in, moving it around, but I think I enjoyed it. It was pretty basic.
Great. And you?
My name is Nuri Sanchez, and I chose how do I say this? Like when I chose my topic, I chose it because I was like listening to music and I kind of just went with it. It was kind of like, I liked it because it was like you get to choose what to write. You get to show your creativity to people and like use what you like to write something that other people might relate to. And at the beginning it was kind of difficult because Kid Cudi specifically, when you're writing a topic on him, he's all over the place. So you have this and you have that and you have to focus on one topic, and I guess that was the hardest part of it all, to focus it on one.
And who is he?
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper. The first time I heard you saying that, I was thinking she was talking about the chocolate Kit Kat, and I'm like, what is she talking about Kit Kat? Okay, so now we're gonna talk about we talked about what you liked a little bit, but if you had to tell us, what did you get out of this workshop? This is a whole process. You have to choose the topic, write about it, then you're gonna talk for 2 minutes in front of the camera. So tell me what you got out of this workshop. What was your surprise in the writing process? Because sometimes when I write, I realize it's so difficult and it takes a process to get it right and then we rewrite it. And I always learn something about myself. So I wanted to know, what did you learn about yourself in this writing process and what did you like about this workshop? Let's start with you.
I like this workshop because when I was writing, since I wrote about claustrophobia and I was claustrophobic, it taught me that, claustrophobia isn't as bad as a thing. So I wanted to show people that you can do things with claustrophobia. And like reading magazine articles and magazines, it's like I didn't know how much work it takes, how much work you have to go back and you don't like it and you have to go back. I didn't know how much writing was important throughout the process.
Did you learn something about yourself during this writing process?
Yeah, I learned that writing is hard, but you can do it. Like I'm capable of writing.
Great. Mm-hmm.
I learned the fact that writing can be difficult, but at times it can be easy. It just depends on what you're feeling and when you want to write. It just all depends on what you feel like writing about.
Were there any surprises? Once you're done now, you have an article. Like, wow. Were there any surprises?
Yeah, there were. I guess there was just happiness involved with everything.
What accomplishment that you
Yeah.
pursued?
I guess I felt like I I didn't know I was a great writer until I gave it a chance.
Now you feel better about your writing?
Yeah.
Great.
Mine, well, the writing. I'm not really a writing person. I actually gave up freshman year on writing, but whenever I put my thoughts into the paper, I just started writing, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. And I kind of liked it because I don't know, I just liked it. So it was kind of hard putting the data together, but after reading it a couple times, every time I read it, I was like, oh, I can make it better. I did this, that. So I kind of learned that you have to keep reading it because you might find something else you might like to change and make it a little bit better.
Great. And you?
Out of this, I guess the thing I learned was that I can actually write. I can, I didn't know I had it in me to write an article, and well, I guess I can. It was pretty fun, creating something and finding out something about myself that I couldn't, find without doing this. By myself clear first.
Right, yeah, it makes sense. So what you find about yourself is that, when you find out about yourself, that the fact that you're a good writer and you can do this, right? And
Yeah.
it was fun. Yeah, top of everything. Great. Now, some people, say, oh, I just want to film right now. Because when we started this workshop, it was about reading, writing, and film. But there's a whole process. You have to get ready to write a great story. Then after you write the great story, think about how you're going to film it. So you stay here, came back, and we're going through the whole process. I wanted to ask you if you had to recommend this to a peer, to one of your classmates, to another student here. How would you recommend this? What could you tell them to say, hey, next time, take the workshop, stay here, stick to it. What would be one thing that you can tell them to inspire them to be like you? Wow, you finished the workshop. Today is the last day for the workshop. So I'm really proud of you, and I wanted to know, what can you tell them?
I would tell them that it does take work to do the workshop. You have to go through, but you do learn a lot of things about yourself, and in the end, when you see your finished product, you're going to be proud of yourself because you never knew that you could do that.
Was it difficult for you to stick to it and get it done?
Yeah, because I didn't think it was going to be hard to write something that I really liked, but then I had to go back because I didn't like something, but in the end, it turned out good.
Great. And you?
I guess I was thinking everything can be hard on what we want to accomplish, and I guess for coming to these workshops, I guess it helps us in every way of our creativity. And if you do have the chance to go to a workshop, you should really go because it can help you a lot.
Great. And you?
I say it's great to just take advantage of it. I'm glad I'm here because I'm starting to like writing again, which is amazing because I actually thought I was going to give up, but I guess I would just let them know that this could maybe help them. I'm undecided what I want to do for my future, but I think I like filming. I kind of like writing, even though I kind of gave up on it. But I think this is a good way to kind of know a little bit of what you want to do, kind of what path you want to take. Perhaps it's something you would like to do for the future.
Great. And you?
Well,